Miguel Cotto, is he on his last limb? It might be that way. He has lost his last 2 fights. He now has a new trainer in Freddie Roach. We have no idea what happened with him and his former trainer, Pedro Diaz Jr. However, a longtime trainer of Miguel Cotto. However, in his last fight, Britain, against Austin Trout, he looked beaten. He looked battered. I mean, Amir can pull up the pictures. I believe those are Cotto 1 and Cotto 2. Or, excuse me, Trout 1 and Trout 2. There's the fight. I mean, he was just getting beaten to the punch. Yeah. It looked like he had, as you would say, no pep in his step. His face told the story of the fight right there. Let's go to the next one. I mean, he was beaten throughout, and it looked like he had no power on his punches at all. He's fighting Delvin Rodriguez, who is, granted, he's a little up there. He's more up there than you think. Yes, sir.
Look at it. Look at his body, though. I was gonna comment.
Yes.
The first thing that I noticed
in the Trout fight,
in the Trout fight, and I think I said this because we watched the fight together.
Yeah.
Trout just he looked so much smaller than Trout in the ring. Obviously, he was the
height-wise.
No, he was a shorter man, but we're used to seeing, like when he fought Floyd, obviously Floyd is small, but he looked stockier. He looked more solid in the ring to me.
He didn't look cut, is what
he didn't look cut. He didn't look like, maybe it's something with his strength and conditioning was off. He just didn't look like he looked like maybe he had taken Trout for a joke and he didn't train as hard as maybe he should have.
And Austin Trout proved he's a damn good fighter.
And Austin Trout proved that he was a damn good fighter and he had a damn good chin, because I think that fight was a little bit closer than what the judges scored it, but he was beaten.
I didn't. I agreed with the judges for once.
No, I agree with the judges. I agree with the judges that Austin Trout won the fight, but if it would have been a draw, I wouldn't have.
That would have been preposterous in my opinion.
Fight, what I'm trying to say is the fight was a little bit closer than the scorecards. I remember hearing the scorecards and being like, nah.
Yeah, they'll always give you an eye roll.
Yeah.
As we have seen, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. The boxing's biggest problems. But yeah, I agree with you on that. Either way, Trout won the fight.
Trout definitely won the fight. He deserved to go on and face Canelo.
Yes.
Now, with this fight, it's very interesting, and I have a lot of, just mixed emotion about this fight, because you have Miguel Cotto trained by Freddie Roach and Delvin Rodriguez, as a result to who he's fighting and who's training his opponent, is kind of just like the B-side to this fight. This could have been any fighter. This is really the story of a fighter and a trainer who have passed their prime, and this is a fight that both of them really have to prove something to me. Alex Ariza went on record, and he basically just kind of ripped into Freddie Roach. He said Freddie Roach's ego's got in the way of his training. He's not capable of doing the things that he once was, not, denouncing all of the things that he's done in the past, but he got me kicked out of Linares' camp. Linares got knocked out. He got me kicked out of Sanchenko's camp. Sanchenko got knocked out by Paulie Malignaggi, who isn't a puncher.
Right.
He got me kicked out of Khan's camp. He got Khan knocked out. He got me kicked out of Manny Pacquiao's camp. Manny Pacquiao went to sleep. I mean, when you look at it like that, then Alex Ariza is saying, he tries to paint me to be the bad guy, but Freddie Roach really just doesn't want to accept the fact that he is not capable of doing the things that he once was. And he lays out all of those facts. It's really like, your fighters don't win anymore, Freddie. Why? And so I'm really interested to see what Cotto looks like in this fight. I've seen some footage of him training. He looks slim. He looks cut. He looks fast.
That's what Freddie Roach was saying, too.
Freddie had him working the mitts really well. His hand movement looked good, and he was working on that left hook to the body and to the head. It looked like he had some pop on his punches. So I'm ready to. I'm looking forward to seeing Miguel Cotto recharged, ready to go to war, tear this guy up. But if he doesn't, then it might be the end of both of their careers.
I agree with that. Now, here's the thing. Granted, Freddie Roach is going to try and build up this fight as much as possible. And he's going to say all the right things. Mm-hmm. We don't know if it's true. We don't have evidence if it is true or not true. However, he did say there are not a lot of guys who will make me piss blood. And Miguel Cotto made me piss blood when he had on the
protector.
When he had on the body protector when he was taking body shots. Mm-hmm. So you know what? We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Mm-hmm. We'll say that he did. As you said, he looks cut. He looks fresh. That's exactly what I've heard as well and what I've seen as well. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a do or die fight for a guy who might be on his last leg. Yeah. Now, here's the other thing. Delvin Rodriguez has 6 losses. We have seen Brian Vera, who He beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Is this the year of the big upsets when guys may take advantage of a guy who has more than 3 losses on their record?
I mean, see, I'm like you, Rick. I look at the trends in the sport because I consider myself a student of the game. So I watch the fights and I'm saying, this guy got upset. This guy got upset. Does it mean this guy's going to get upset too? And not necessarily so. You know, just because you see some other guys get beaten doesn't mean that you're going to see, you know, another guy with the same trend getting beaten as well. You know, I think, you know, we saw Andre Berto take a loss that maybe he shouldn't have taken. And so Soto Caras. But, and that was an amazing fight.
Yeah.
But I think that Cotto has a game plan. This guy's lost 6 times. So there's obviously a game plan there. This man can be beat. He's taller than you. You know you have to get inside. You know you got to take him to the body. Who's better than that, obviously in his prime, than Cotto? He was able to do it. I'll put it to you like this. If he was able to do it to Floyd with his fast hands and that good jab, he should be able to do it to Rodriguez.
Now, can he do that at 154? I mean, and
He fought Floyd
at 154. But can he go into this fight at, I don't know, he'll probably hydrate up maybe to 158.
Yeah,
okay,
158.
We'll give him 158 to 161. Can he still throw those power punches? Can he still throw the combinations? Are they going to have enough zip on him to hurt Delvin Rodriguez?
He's going to have to. I mean, if he was, you know, I put it like this. If he was able to do it to Floyd, he should be able to do the same thing to Rodriguez. Rodriguez is not near the talent that Floyd is. He's a very limited.
He's not?
Rodriguez. Almost got me there.
Yeah.
No, but he's a very limited fighter. You know what I'm saying? He's a good fighter, but he's limited to what he, you know, to his tools.
I got
he brings. So Cotto, with the experience, all the, you know, the fights that he's had, he should be able to go in there and get it done.
Now, Freddie Roach was saying after the fight, again, this is him talking up his fighter and being confident. Granted, they are focused on Delvin Rodriguez. I believe a reporter asked him this question, and he answered it truthfully, because I don't think he would go out of his way to say this. He basically indicated that, you know what, when we take care of Rodriguez, then it might be Canelo. It could be Floyd again.
Yeah.
It could be Sergio Martinez. Huh? Sergio, firstly, I can't see Sergio Martinez. I can't see Floyd because, I mean, when does he ever really do a rematch?
Yeah.
And why would Cotto want to fight Canelo? It would be Margarito without plastered hands out of anything.
Well, he already took care of his business with Margarito, retired him with the eye.
Yep.
But I'd like to see Miguel Cotto actually go back down to 147. I don't think the 54 is the proper weight class for him. You know, his body just doesn't. It just doesn't acclimate well to that weight class, and his chin is kind of questionable these days.
Sure.
So taking punches from a bigger fighter like that can definitely hurt you. So
like Canelo coming at 185.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'd like to see him coming in at 160 and Canelo coming in at a 175, 180 range, beating the shit out of him. You know, Cotto is one of those sentimental fighters in the game now. He's been through so much with, you know, his drag out loss with Pacquiao, and then before then, previously, just getting beaten down by a plastered hand Margarito. You kind of feel for him, you know.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
He was like a, you could say Miguel Cotto was somewhat like, Amir, let's go, somewhat like a Paul Williams, you could say, because he was just totally avoided at times. And then Margarito took the fight and unfortunately knocked out. It was a good fight, and it was a great fight at the time when we didn't know what exactly was going on behind the scenes until Nazim Richardson, prior to the Mosley fight, said, "Yeah, you can't do that."
Yeah,
yeah, exactly.
You got plaster in your hands, bro. Like,
you might be throwing bricks at my fighter. I feel for him. I agree with you. I feel for Miguel Cotto. I want to see exactly what he can do and what he can prove in this fight. It's a do or die fight.
It's definitely a do or die fight for him. He said after the Trout fight, he signed a 3-fight contract. He wanted to get 3 more fights in, and then he's going to be done with the sport. I think
he signed a contract? I thought it was just a fight-by-fight basis with Top Rank.
Oh,
he lost his last 2 with Golden Boy.
Yeah,
and now him and Todd DeBuff are basically saying, yeah, we'll do a fight-by-fight basis.
I just knew the number. That he said. He said he wanted to fight 3 more fights, then he wanted to retire.
Sure.
But yeah, man. 54, I don't think it's the landscape for him.
I agree.
Who else is he going to fight for big money? He's going to have to get in there with a Canelo.
Sure.
A younger, bigger, stronger, faster
And I see
fighter.
that fight going 6.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and you just wouldn't want to see Miguel have to do that. I don't feel like at this age he should have to.
Right.
With all he's done. So I'd like to see him come down to 47 and just see what he can do there.
I completely agree with you, and hopefully, go ahead.
Who do you have winning the fight, though?
As much as I want to pick Delvin Rodriguez, because you know what, I am going to pick Delvin Rodriguez. I say Rodriguez wins a decision. Granted, Rodriguez is not the sort of boxer that Austin Trout is.
Yeah.
It just seems like that is the trend, as we indicated previously. And Miguel Cotto, granted, it seems like he's down to his last bullet. He's on his last limb.
Yeah.
However you want to put it. He's just on the down. And I just can't see him getting up enough. Look, he might be at the correct weight right now. He might be having a great camp. However, we said he's not at the correct weight. I don't know. I see Delvin pulling out this win and Cotto leaving the ring once again, not doing an interview. Are you going to fight again? Probably.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Great answer. So I'm picking Delvin by decision.